Okay, guys, this is Toys. Wanted to share something because this is something I've been working on for a long time. You can see XVM the games played here. Almost 300 games. Finally got my Ace Tanker badge on my T49. I have a lot of first class badges, but I have not been able to get the Ace Tanker. It's been a little hard for me. So you can see on the teams here, we're on mines. The teams are actually really even as far as skill set. We're really even. The tank selection, pretty good. So it should be a good fight. One thing you'll notice right here is I did not see this guy, wasn't paying attention, so that really hurt me off the start, and that could really come into play. But you really need to notice that I only have one regular HE shell in this tank, and the reason is this tank fires very slowly. I mean, you can see my reload here is 19.85. I mean, 20 seconds. You've got an 8-second scope down time, and right off the bat, we've got a good player and a bunny. Me and the bunny player miss at really short range. But back to the shells. So, $5,400 for a gold round is a lot, but the little bit of pin and the much bigger splash really pays off. So we're almost loaded here. We got the 5120 sitting here. He's not going anywhere. Let's put it right in his fuel tank. And we get a little bit of a low roll on the accuracy. So, it drifted down, hit him in the tracks. We only got him for 404, but that's okay. Back to the gold rounds. 5,400 gold is a lot, but when you're only firing every 20 seconds, you're really not going to miss much. That was a little bit of an iffy play on my part, but it pulled out. So we took a shot, but we took a tank out. That 110 backed off, but he probably should have stayed where he was at, as we'll find out later on. So from here, you see how the match is going. We've got a little bit of a lead. It's good, but it's not so much the lead as the position, and we've got really good positioning. You'll notice Artie's on both sides doing good, and what a shot right in the fuel tank. Almost one-shotted him. Almost burned him down. He would have, but the Artie cleaned it up, so that's okay. We'll make a lot off of that one. But you can notice we've got really dominant position. One thing going back where the T49 and ourselves missed each other, it may be a balance thing, but it's so hard to get this tank to connect early on. Let's watch this shot. Look at the placement. Oh, good accuracy roll. Put it right in the side of a turret. Hit him for 808 on the pin. That's awesome. So we're really doing some work now. 6 shots, 5 hits, almost 2,000 damage. We're really rocking. You notice the T49 couldn't do anything, so he ran to the other side. I was really thinking about trying to sneak a shot in on him, but I didn't feel like I could. You'll notice right there, I was already backing up because the 50-meter spot and circle, and you can see it on my mini map. It is so important to protect that, especially when you're not safe from TDs, already hidden tanks. It is very important to protect that. You don't want to be spotted. You don't want to be spotted when you don't need to be. But back to the initial shot, I've missed so many shots that even point blank shots right at the start of the gate within, the first few seconds of the match in this tank. And maybe it's a balance thing, but I don't know. It seems to be hard to take somebody out in it on the first shot consistently. Right there, kind of messed up. I saw the rumble was there, but I didn't know he was hanging out looking at me. I was one of those things. I was hoping he wasn't, and you should never hope. But here's something you need to do. Alright, he took a shot and backed up. Now I already have a line of fire, so I'm keeping my line of fire. It's very important. I've got an aggressive position, line of fire, only 7 hit points. And right there, the blind fire for the triple kill. And that's what you gotta do. When you feel like, if you were in cover in his situation and you feel like you've moved back out to get a line of fire, go ahead and shoot. You never know what you're gonna hit. But you really should. So get a little ballsy, coming off of here with 7 hit points. Not too much of a big deal. Tracked. Light tank. We'll be alright. Waffle just shooting blind. That he was never gonna hit that. I really don't know why he shot it. I'm doing the same thing. You know, we got an 8-second scope down time on this tank, and you know, you can't hit it if you don't take it, so you might as well throw it out there. Last two tanks, you can see the T49s. He wrecked our IS-3 he was facing, and then he moved on, so you know, it is what it is. But Rumba's sitting here. We already know he's not looking. We're just going to run behind him, see if we can't get the one shot. And right in the back of the turret, point blank, Rumba's gone. So we had a pretty good game. So this tank, you know, you really got to be aggressive with your lines of fire, because even if you get hit by something big like a 183, it's going to be in your tracks. It's probably not going to kill you in one shot. So you can really use your hit points on these tier 8 scouts. And make sure you fire gold. That's about it. But that's what it takes to get an ace badge in the T49. So, but I'm pretty happy with it. You can see the stats aren't too bad. I wish I had more spot and damage, but you know, on a map like this, you really just want to crank the damage out and kill the tanks. And you know, we took 4 out. So all in all, it was a pretty good game. Peace out.